Where's the bearing? Oh.
I thought you said this one was a good one.
This is a bad one. The bearing went around and around.
Stuck.
There's two bearings, one on top of the other. What's up, guys? So we're back out here. It's Sunday. We went to go sell some parts. Sold starter and some other stuff. So that's 50 bucks back. Gotta add that to the list. And yeah, it's a little bit of a mess in here. V's inside getting changed. I'm giving her a whole bunch of work clothes. You guys can see how she looks. She looks nice. She doesn't like it though. Yeah, I really gotta start cleaning up this garage, get all my shit organized, and get some Jetta stuff organized. Hey guys, so V's over here, and we cleaned out the garage big time. Big difference. Thanks to my dad, he came out, helped us, and yeah, we're hustling around the motors. This one we're gonna move over there, and this one is the one that's gonna get taken apart, and we're gonna play with all of these internals. That's gonna be very fun when it comes to it. Hey guys, so we got a lot done. As you can see, pretty much just moved everything on the side. We're gonna just clean this all up, set the motor up here, take this all apart. That's it. Take the internals, put it in there, send it to the grave. And we're gonna have this block sitting aside. Also, another thing I found out that intake manifold for the Y8s, their inlet for the throttle body is 2.5 inches, and our intercooler piping is 2.5 inches. So that works out sweet. We put all of the panels that we can find for the cars all up on top of the car. So like the quarter panels, the bumpers, the crash bar, whole bunch of stuff up there. And the engine bay got cleaned up a little bit. I need to finish up the right side. And yeah, V's been helping out as much as she can, but she's got work and she's got family things to get to, so she can't always be here all the time, and I'm always working or busy doing something, so it's also very hard to just coordinate everything, but we're getting there. We're getting there pretty good. So since V left, I have been cleaning the garage. It's not fair that she helps me clean so much, especially since all of this is pretty much for my old part outs and my last build. So at least like that, when V comes back, we can tear down this motor. It has pistons and it's going to have rods in the bottom that I checked. So I just want to see how the condition of that is. What's up, guys?
Hi.
So V's back over. Finally, we got some time together. And we're going to tear these motors apart. And yeah, take the oil pans off. And just let's see if we can raise this and do it with it still attached. And we're going to try to drop all these pistons and these cranks, maybe not the crank on that one or this one, but maybe all the rods and pistons and all that good stuff. Yeah, here's 10 mil. Get at it. Oil pan.
Babe. Don't touch me on this shit.
It's got bolts underneath it. Here, like pretty much all the way around.
That one's missing.
I know some of them are missing, so I said I want to use this block as a
like
shit. Yeah, so
lefty.
yeah. Okay, here, you do that side, I do this side.
Okay.
Okay, let's get at it.
Don't you want to talk?
Alright guys, so we took the crank pulley off, but I don't think you really need it. Okay, slow honey. See if we missed any bolts. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. The rod caps. Oh guys, look at that. The numbers on the rod. They put the rod bearings backwards. Wow. Oh, they could have messed up these rods bad. Well, okay. So pretty much bought this motor for no reason if that's the case. Damn, okay. Well, now we're gonna open this guy up and we're gonna see how that is. That's not good.
So are we using them then?
We're gonna open them right now. We're gonna see. But okay. I hear bad things when you do that, and that's a lot of shavings in there. And I want to open this up to see what's underneath that. Yeah, guys. So we took out the girdle, and I have yet to take out the rod. One of the bearings were stuck. Those are just metal files. And look in the bottom. Okay. Now look at this. The pump also has bits and pieces inside there. Hard to see with the lighting, but oh yeah. These bearings. Oh, you know what? He probably bought oversized bearings. Because their only marks are right here where it pinches the hardest. But the cranks actually spun pretty smooth. So yeah, the bearings look like they just started scoring. It's smaller actually. It's tighter than the size. What? And keep in mind that I used my impact, my 20-volt impact, just to undo all these bolts, and it only had, I think, a struggle with the oil pump. Yeah, with that one, only one of them, and like the rest of them coming out like butter. So definitely tighter than, you know, your average little snug, but 30-40 foot-pounds maybe. I'm not like giving hell except for one bolt, and that's it. Wow, this is really surprising to me, guys. This has a lot of carnage. I knew we're buying spun bearings, but you know, keep in mind I still have yet to open up the rod. So that's the next one we're gonna check, babe. Yeah. Yeah, so like the rod was tight, but everything else in this wasn't. Let me put it down, right? They put the caps backwards. Oh, babe. We're actually pretty good for the rod bearings. They are on their way out, but wow, I think we're actually pretty good with the rod bearings. So that's no damage to the rods. So that should be fine. Worst case scenario, we have a messed up crank. But
But you said that this crank was good. Wait, where's the crank? On that side, right?
No, babe, this whole thing, see, I told you, remember how it goes up and down and up and down? So this is the thing that has like, let's go this way. So you see how it's got like a bearing there?
Yeah.
So that's a bearing, that's a bearing, that's a bearing, that's a bearing, that's a bearing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the main bearings. That holds the crank to the block using this girdle. Yeah, Volkswagen is a little bit different, but this girdle or whatever I think it's called, it holds this.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's rods bearings. So you see how it's lower here and higher for where the crank is? And if I spin it, it'll go around. So that's where the rod pivots on. And it goes around like that, right?
Yeah.
And like I told you, that it spins depending on the way it's going up and down the cylinder. So these also have bearings to make it slide. They also have holes in them. So they have a hole there. And it should have a hole right there on the crank. That's for the water. I mean, oh my god, the water. That's the oil to keep it lubricated, right? So if you lose like oil pressure or oil flow, because oil flow is more important than oil pressure, you're going to be starving the bearings of oil. You do that, it heats up, and that's what happens with this one. So it only really looks like the cranks are the ones to worry about, because only that crank really. The rest seem to be pretty okay. So if we drop this out of that one, take the bearing set out of there, put it in here, let's even put the stock, I think the stock pistons, we'll just put them into this one. Now let's use this girdle, because this girdle probably has filings inside of it already. Okay, we'll see which one we use. But this one's already notched out for like these rods, so that's why I wanted to keep it. And they did use Eagle rods.
Those are the rings, right?
Yeah. They did use Eagle rods. I don't know what part number that is, but we'll search that up. I think it's like CP pistons, he said, or something like that. But yeah, if you look, they had it this way, where the bottom doesn't have numbers and the top does.
So we had it backwards?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like this. The numbers match up with each other. Oh, is that not even the same number? Babe. Wow. 03931 is the rod cap, and the rod itself is 06935. So this cap and this rod are not even meant to go together. That's a whole lot of what the hell.
Who's trying to do a DIY?
Yeah, but like it's literally like numbered like a puzzle. You gotta put them together.
And what happens if they're not the exact same number?
This, what they had, pretty much. It's not perfectly round, doesn't match up, so the bearings will rub each other, and it will prematurely fail. Wow, I'm actually really surprised. The guy seemed like a really smart dude. Alright guys, so V's gonna take out the rod this time. You know, I finally showed her so she knows how to do it. Isn't that right?
Yep.
So I just read this rod and I think this is the one. This cap is supposed to go on that rod, the one on the far right. And that left cap is supposed to go on that far right rod. So maybe just they mixed ones and they did it. Give it, babe. Oh, wait a second. That's a main bearing. We spun the crank so that all of these main bearings are coming down. Wait a second. I need that little screwdriver. What? Why you do this? Why y'all play like this? Where's that little screwdriver, babe?
What little one?
The big one that you like to bang stuff on.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Bang.
Babe, can you catch?
What is it specifically?
More to the right. That's it.
Is it something big?
No. That's it. Okay, put that one here. Try to somewhat keep him in order. So that middle one was the one that came out of the really bad one. I don't remember. Okay, babe, undo these bolts. You gotta give it full throttle. It's in all the way?
Yep.
Okay, now give it full throttle. There you go. Okay, push it loose. Now pull it down. Ooh, okay, put it on this napkin.
Damn. Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of oil. Here you go. Yeah.
Dang.
I told you, you're not gonna like those nails when you start working with me.
You know what? I mean, that's why we got water and soap.
Water and soap, don't do oil. Go for it. More.
No, what the fuck?
More.
Babe.
Good. You just gotta believe. That's all. Okay. Yeah. Next to the other one. That's it. Okay. Put the hammer. Yeah. Here's the hammer. You might want to dry your hands. Okay. You're gonna get my hammer all oily.
Thank you.
It was your right hand that was oily, but. Oh yeah, you got open on that side. Do it on this side, babe. Okay. I need you to hold that. Okay. Wow. Oh, and there's metal filings inside there. Means there's metal files inside the girdle, which means there's metal files inside the crank. Oh, that crank is bad. This is the right side. Those two little bolts. Okay. Now, babe, like I said, we gotta push the piston and rod all the way up.
What?
I don't know if you can do it with your long.
Shit, no, you do that.
Your long nails.
I'll grab it from the top though.
That's it. Beautiful. Take that. Thank you very much. Don't fall. Hammer time. That's it. Smack it, baby. Oh, wait a second. Did you see how much that moved? Let's keep going. Okay, go. That's it. That's it. Where's the bearing? Oh.
I thought you said this one was a good one.
This is a bad one. The bearing went around and around.
Stuck.
There's two bearings, one on top of the other. Oh, this is like the VR6 that I had carnage on. Oh yeah, that's one bearing. This one might be bad.
Baby, I think everything's bad. Let's be
But
honest.
this one might be bad. Ooh, look at that. It was starting to weld to the walls. Let the old man see this when he comes in. Hey, Dad. Oh, we're leaving. You like these bearings?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nothing left.
Think the rod's still okay? Look at this.
Where'd you put mine? It's starting to go, but yeah. Still okay.
I went with my fingernail. Don't really feel anything. Oh,
No,
right
still
there.
good.
Fresh bearings and send it.
What?
Fresh bearings and send it.
You're crazy.
Long extension. Now I go up. I go hunting. That's it. Ooh. That's not good. This is bad.
How
It
bad?
welded
Out
a
of
piece.
10.
It welded a piece.
Can I see?
You welded a piece to it. Like a piece of it got stuck there.
Holy.
It's supposed to be a notch. This I have an issue. This is bad.
A little bit worn on one side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he gouged that. You can polish it.
Oversized bearings?
Then you gotta do all of them.
I already ordered the bearings.
Let's see how tight it goes after. But you do have wear. I'm gonna back in here.
Yeah, guys. So that one is quite worrisome. You can actually feel the pitting on that. You're supposed to feel your thumb, like you're supposed to go with your nail and not feel anything. This one you do. So I found out if you hold the girdle upside down, because I was cleaning it and I had all of that nice and clean, oil comes out. Maybe not now. No, of course not, because I was out here, cleaning it. Oh, there's the oil. Oh, yeah, so I dripped it all on me. So I turned it upside down. I'm like cleaning it. I'm like, wait a second, what's on my leg? And I dripped all the oil. So,
Damn.
yeah, I get changed. I can feel it on my leg. So I went through 2 layers of pants.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this sweater's gonna be nice stained soon. All the rods, they ended up having different caps and everything, so I put them on the proper caps and I put the bolts on. So I dripped oil on me.
Better you than me.
Exactly.
Hey guys, so we just took the oil pan off. And now we gotta take out the pickup tube, which is that guy.
Okay, so which one was this then?
And it's the girdle?
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 Yeah. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you what a clean motor actually looks like. Look at those bearings. Like, I think it's 400,000 kilometers on this block and it's still doing great. Then again, this did not see boost yet. So, yeah, this crank's actually really good. Yeah guys, so it looks like we got all the main bearings out. I'm going to smack a couple bolts in the girdle back up real quickly with the impact. It's going to be loose because there's no bearings. And then also with the oil pan, just a couple bolts, throw that all up. Maybe if I had an impact going, I'll maybe put all of them. I don't know yet. It's getting late. She's yawning. She's tired. I'm tired too. So I'm going to bring her home, go to bed, and this will be for another day. Have a good night, guys.
Bye. So tomorrow I'm gonna be busy for the whole day except for Austin. So he said that he's gonna file the ring gaps that's in the piston to the cylinder, just because it takes way too much time. And he said that because he has a free day tomorrow, he might end up putting all the motor stuff together.
Yeah, the ARP hardware for it, and the used gasket that we got for it. And then, if I really have a lot of time, I'm gonna put the transmission back on. One of the 3. And then if I have a lot of time, put it back in the engine bay. I doubt we'll put it back in the car, but you never know. So yeah, V's gonna go home now. She's very tired. She doesn't like being on camera, so I'm slowly trying to get her more into the cameras. Off camera, she does really good, but she's scared on the camera.
Yeah, because like I'm tired and I don't expect it. Stop. Okay, take me home. Bye.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
What's up, guys? So she forgot to mention also, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow this build. comment what you guys want to see.